Do you know that one of the very critical stages when it comes to parenting is the early childhood stage? We assume that it is very easy to parent at that stage. But the truth is, it's a very critical stage. It is the foundation on which we build all the other developmental stages as the human grow up to adulthood. And that's why we need to be very intentional when it comes to parenting the children. Today, I will be sharing with you 7 steps to effective parenting skills in the early childhood stage. Hello everyone, my name is Omowumi Agumbiade, and on this channel I create content for the different early childhood stakeholders where we discuss issues surrounding the young child. If you're ready, let's get into this video. The first step we want to consider is to ensure you create quality time for your child. In the very early stage, serve and return is absolutely very important. Children will always seek for the attention of their caregiver. They start to communicate. Even if they use baby language, baby talk, they are actually communicating. So when your child is communicating with you, when the child needs to talk to you, create that quality time. And I emphasize quality time, especially these days when we have our tablets, we have our phone, takes so much of our attention. We need to drop that phone and give that child the quality time that is required. Now, children develop self-confidence. You have less issue with anxiety when the caregivers around them are able to communicate and connect with them effectively. The next step we need to consider is your parenting styles. What is very important is parenting styles in the early childhood stage needs us to be intentional. At the age of 0 to 3, they are at the unconscious absorbing mind stage. Whatever they do, they absorb from the environment unconsciously. And from the age 3 to 6, they begin to consciously absorb experiences, learning, knowledge, skills from the environment. The way you would parent, correct, the way you would guide a child between the age group 0 to 3 or say 18 months to 3 years old will be absolutely different from the way you would do for 3 to 6 years old. So you need to know how to create the appropriate environment, orders, ground rules, helping the child to understand the environment and what to do and how to do it, rather than shouting, spanking the child, feeling that by doing that, we're able to help the child to self-regulate in the environment. But actually what we're doing is, at that particular time, it's possible for us to achieve what we want, but long term, it'd be very dangerous for the child's mental health. So we need to ensure that our parenting style is age appropriate for the child that we have around us. The fourth point to consider is to ensure that we set consistent boundaries with age-appropriate consequences. When we have children between the age group 3 to 6, when they are now at the conscious absorbing mind stage, where they can consciously begin to follow rules in the environment. We sit with our children and let them know what they need to do and how to walk and play in the immediate environment. We also need to have the consequences set so children understand what is expected of them and how they are supposed to do what they ought to do. And once we set the boundaries or we set our consequences, we need to be consistent, because children always know what to do. So when you tell them this is what is expected, if you do not do that, this is what you get for not doing this. Let's keep at it. And once we do this, we help the child to self-regulate and work with behaviors that are acceptable in that immediate environment. The fifth point we need to consider is need to boost the child's self-esteem. Connect with your child to correct that child. Please avoid talking at the child, but please talk to your child. You can have a sit-down discussion with children even at that young age. When you find that your child is having some behavioral challenges that are negative, we have children who throw tantrums, we have children who are upset at every little opportunity. What they're seeking for is for you to help them self-regulate. When children have challenges with behaviors or they're having anxiety issues, discuss with them, know why they're going through what they're going through, and help them to solve the problem that they're having internally. When your child is angry, don't shout at the child and say, "Why are you angry? Why should you be angry?" Say to the child, "I understand that you're angry because I said to you, you need to switch off the television and go do your homework." And you let the child know now is the time for homework. So it's not that you're being permissive, but you're actually validating the child's emotion, but at the same time, helping the child to self-regulate and know there are times for every activity that they have to engage in. Sixth point that we need to consider is that we need to be a true role model. You need to be what you want your child to be. Whatever we desire to see that young child become, we need to role model it to the child. Do to them or say to them or show them what you want them to become. And it actually works. And finally, the seventh point. It is not too bad to reward when that young child is doing well. And when I talk about reward, it's not just about giving out stuff. The communication alone is helpful to the child. So give that child that word of encouragement. Say to the child, "I'm happy that now you are able to know when it's time for your homework and when it's screen time. I'm happy that you are able to sit down and do your homework without getting angry. And we're getting better." So when you say these words to the child often, you're helping the child's self-image, helping the child, supporting the child's independence, and also helping them through the journey of self-regulation. I hope you found value with the video today. Please do not forget to subscribe if you are yet to subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload new videos, you will be able to get them. Thank you very much for staying on today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.